Good morning, everybody. Fame Rothstein here, Fame Rothstein Sports Investing Show. Link to the podcast is in the bio, all right? The Betting Public Sports Show as well, all right? Saturday, September 11th, Day of Remembrance for the country. 20 years ago this date, you know what happened. I don't really want to get into it because I'll get to talking and rambling forever. I can tell you this. I was coaching a youth football team at the time. And I remember telling my players, because we didn't have practice that night or the night after, and I remember the first time we got back together after the stuff happened, I remember telling my players, like, they were 9 years old. I was like, you'll never forget where you were when you heard the news. You probably don't get it right now, but trust me, when you get older, you'll understand and whatnot. So, see, like I said, I didn't want to get the rambling about that. But just remember, when I give you this action, first of all, if you feel like you have a gambling problem, please do not continue to listen to this program. Please contact your state or your local Gamblers Anonymous Association hotline, and hopefully they can get you the services you feel you need, all right? And when I give you this action, I don't suggest parlays. You do them singly for the same amount, okay? If you do a parlay, do a round robin where maybe I'll do a demonstration on how round robin works. It's going to cost you a little more money, but in the end, it's worth it if you're going to parlay them, all right? Check it. I've got a bunch of picks for you today, okay? The first one I got is baseball. Okay, wait, before I get into that, do me a favor. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you can know when I release a video. All right? Now, check it. Like I said, got joints for you. Okay? I also recommend a friend, leave comments. Baseball. We've got the Oakland Athletics hosting the Rangers. The Oakland Athletics are going to eat this series. So let's eat with them. We took them yesterday. We're going to take them today. All right? You got Cole Irvin going against... what's his name? Allard or something. I forget. It's something like that. Kyle Allardo or something like that. Colby Allard. That's his name. I'm sorry. Colby Allard of the Rangers going against Cole Irvin in Oakland. We're going to take Cole Irvin in the A's. -1.5. That's plus 110, all right? Then college football, all right? Minnesota at somewhere in the early game is taking on Miami of Ohio. Now, as you know, I don't usually mess with the teams local to the Republic of Cincinnati. I don't consider Miami local. Takes them a while to get. Takes you a good 45. No matter where you're at, if you're anywhere near the city proper, it's going to take you 45 minutes to get there. Then they're like 10 feet away from Indiana. I don't consider them local. Okay? So we're going to take Minnesota -20.5. All right, Minnesota -20.5. The original line's 18. I think Minnesota should whip them. All right. Now, second game, we've got or third game actually. It's college football. I got a couple overs, 3 overs in a row for you. All right. Liberty and Troy. Liberty, Hugh Freeze out there against Troy. Liberty, that's one thing they'll do. They will score and get some points for you, okay? But you know how we feel, and you also know how we feel about those former major Power 5 conference coaches coming down to coach in the smaller conferences, all right? They usually dominate them, all right? So we're going to take, and Troy was Liberty, probably 10 years ago. Troy was on its way. So we're going to take Liberty and Troy over 62. Harbaugh and Michigan hosting Washington, Pac-10, Big Ten, mini Rose Bowl shit. You better give me 48.5 points, 49.5. Take the over on that one as well. Okay? And lastly, we've got another over. This isn't the last pick, but it's another over. Who was that? Arizona against San Diego State in Arizona, all right? No reason why that game shouldn't go over 46.5. You 2 college teams in September, you can't give me 47 points. Somebody's got to go. An offensive coordinator or 2 have to go. All right? And, this last one. It's actually a two-way, okay? It's the App State game, App State and Miami of Florida game. Miami of Florida, you're playing. I've never in my lifetime, first of all, seen Miami of Florida get smacked around like that, like Alabama did them. Okay, win or lose. However, in seeing that, I can tell Miami, you had a bad camp. You're not ready to play football yet, or you don't respect your coach. Something's going on. In App State, they came onto the national scene probably 10, 15 years ago when they popped Michigan in the big house. 1AA school. So I'm going to take App State plus 8.5. That's the normal spread. But me personally, I also like the money line. I'm not suggesting that there's a pick on the show, but I like the money line, and you probably should too. That's plus 255 for App State, all right? So let's recap. Baseball, you got the Oakland A's hosting the Rangers. We're taking the A's on the run line, minus 1.5. College football, Minnesota, minus 20.5 against Miami of Ohio, okay? Couple overs, 3 overs. Liberty and Troy, Washington at Michigan, okay? And Arizona and San Diego State is what I meant to say. San Diego State at Arizona, okay? And then the last one, we're going to take the App State Mountaineers plus 8.5 at Miami of Florida, all right? But I strongly suggest the money line as well. 2 separate investments. That's what I did last night. I remember on the podcast I told you, the college football game we chose lost, but I told you I like that Coastal Carolina game. I'm going to do it. I'm not putting it as official pick on the show, but I'm going to do it, and I did it. All right? So there you have it. Let's go get our action in. Let's be safe. Let's be courteous to each other. And we'll be back tomorrow morning for the first NFL show, all right? I might be on Instagram Live. And if you don't know my Instagram, check it out. It's fame_Rothstein, at fame_Rothstein, or you can use at Betting Public, okay? My Twitter, at Biggie Rothstein, BIGGIEROTHSTEIN, okay? Like I said, make sure you like, subscribe, sign up to this. My email address, famerothstein@yahoo.com, FAMEROTHSTEIN @yahoo.com. Or Rocky Izzy, ROCKYIZZY @yahoo.com, okay? And don't forget, catch me on the Fame Rothstein Sports Investing Show podcast, Thursday through Monday, okay? You can find it on Anchor.fm, Spotify, TuneIn, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher Podcasts. About 10 different places you can find the podcast, all right? But there you have it. Let's go get our action in. Let's be safe. Let's be courteous to each other. And we'll be back tomorrow to talk about it, folks. But until then, y'all stay safe. Peace.